Welcome to Wembley. It's Euro 2024 qualifiers time. It's match day 2 of this group, and it's a grey old day in London. The Ukraine is in town. It was a game of two halves last Thursday, though, for England. The European qualification campaign got underway. Phillips and Luke Shaw. They make way. Luke Shaw forced exit through suspension, sent off in the last 10 minutes against Italy. Pickford still in goal. Maguire and Stones. Almost ready to go. We're a little over time with the kickoff beginning, but there's a tribute to George Cohen, 125th player for England. So a moment of silence and remembrance for the former international George Cohen. Applauded by Gareth Southgate, applauded by the team who will be out there to do him proud today. Match day 2 of the Euro 2024 qualifiers. I'm David Flynn, your matchday commentator here. International football brought to you on the Flash Score app. So a poignant moment here as the two teams applaud the former great George Cohen. And now they take their spots in the middle. They are ready to go. England on the back of some good form. A 2-1 win away. Also featuring today Liechtenstein and Iceland. And also Slovenia, San Marino, 5 o'clock kickoffs. And we've already had a goal for Iceland against Liechtenstein. Olofsson on the score sheet. Earlier today we saw Kazakhstan with a big redeem against Denmark. Denmark led that one 2-0. Kazakhstan winning at home eventually 3-2. Later tonight it's Malta, Italy. Two other teams playing in this group. So England kicking us off and going right to left. The ball there back to Stones, is allowed to trudge forward and then he'll launch long. Looks for the head of Harry Kane, goes over his head. That'll be allowed to run by Karyev. And Ukraine will have an early goal kick in the first 15 seconds of play. Gareth Southgate in for his 83rd match as the England coach, former under-21 manager as well, before taking on the senior team job. And Ruslan Rotan was also the Ukrainian under-21 manager before accepting this one for the senior team. Is taken over after a couple of turbulent spells. There's an early injury here. The Ukrainian is riding around on the ground in real pain here. There's a challenge from Chilwell into the back of Ruslan Malinovsky, the Marseille attacker. And a real moment of concern as well for their manager, Rotan. 41 years old, former midfielder is Ruslan Rotan with Dynamo Kiev and Slavia Prague. He played 100 times for his nation. They're bouncing in the stands here, the blue and yellow. Big task, but they're happy just to be out there and playing international football once again. They didn't feature in the World Cup, unlike England, who got all the way to the quarterfinals. As we've had a minute with the medical staff out there now. Rotan also coaching Alexandria in the Ukrainian league, and they want to make their 4th straight Euros as well. Euro 2024 really should be a tournament to savour, just like Euro 2020, or should I say Euro 2021, and the final was played indeed here at Wembley. England going down to Italy, so some retribution. The two sides did meet once prior to the 2-1 win in Naples. That was a 1-0 loss for England at the San Siro, with Raspadori scoring, and just a solitary goal. Now Maguire, we're back underway. Chilwell, calmly done. Back to Maguire, who'll search down the left side, and down it goes to Kane. Again, it's over his head, and it's mopped up as Matviyenko all the way back to Trubin, who's played his football this season, 5th year with Shakhtar Donetsk. But he picked up a little bit of confusion as Madison goes back. It hit Declan Rice on the way through to Maguire. Maguire eventually ends up with the ball and then feeds it off to Stones again as we tick over into the 4th minute. Late kickoff here at Wembley Stadium in the northwest, you could say, of the English capital. For now it's not raining here, but the grey clouds do threaten. Again with Chilwell. England taking it easy on their opponent for now. Well picked up by Yarmolenko. Captain right back and fed it to Malinovsky. Seems to be okay now. Energetic midfielder. Should play a 4-5-1 for most of this match, you'd think, from Ukraine. Good header by Svatov in his debut, as I said before. And now there's a loose ball picked up. Malinovsky, the through ball put through for Mudryk. Well chased back by Kyle Walker. And Man City right back. Well, they've lost it again. The edge of the area. Malinovsky doesn't strike. Neither does Yarmolenko. It eventually comes in, but it's had its sting taken out of it as it came towards Pickford. So the England keeper with it now. He'll roll over to Stones, who is quite impressive against the likes of Retegui and Berardi on Thursday night in the Diego Maradona Stadium, that is. Madison. Now England into the attacking half. Goes back and behind to Jude Bellingham. No real chances of the game, just a half chance as Malinovsky and Yaremchuk tried to get something going. Just outside their penalty box. So Ukraine wear the all yellow. Lovely ball as Kane picks it up on the edge of the box. Instantly crosses in. Good header up and away by Svatov. But there's an offside flag. Good vision by Madison. Just played the ball a little too late, though, for the run of Harry Kane. England's record goal now after scoring the penalty to get England 2-0 ahead against the Azzurri. Next game's coming up in June with Macedonia away for Ukraine. England will go to Malta in the middle of June as well, so might be a good away trip there for fans who want to get down and get some sun. England with the ball now, 6th minute, and it's Stones and Walker. Out to the right side they go. Henderson controlling the midfield with Rice. I think that Bellingham will be the more attacking option. Does like to get in. He did score against Iran in the World Cup. Likes to get advanced positions up the pitch. Slow start to this game, though. Today's referee, it's a bit of a mouthful, this one. First name Serdar and Ozubuyuk is the surname. Today's referees coming in from the Netherlands. Ozubuyuk. Sounds a little Eastern European to me, though. Big moment also for today's match officials. Anistra Balder and Martins, all from the Netherlands. England lost the ball on the far side. Ukraine throw. 8th minute of play. England 0, Ukraine 0. Not too much pressure on England here to get a result, and Ukraine would love to get a point, you'd think, going away in their next match, which, as I said before, is coming up against North Macedonia. They've got a couple of home games. We'll be interested to see where they play those in June against Malta and then England once again. Last time they played in Krakow. do like to play some of their home games in Poland. Another throw here. This time it's England's throw. In the attacking third, right side of the pitch. Saka is one of the options. They will find Saka. The Arsenal man fed it on. And Kane goes down. All the England players shouting for a penalty. I don't think we're going to get one from that. It looked like a fairly relatively normal challenge. Oh, big mistake here. They're in now. It's Bellingham who's failed to control a last-ditch tackle there as Zvatok, who was the defender in question against Kane just previously in his international debut. It would have been a tragic moment for Alexander Zvatok, and then he got back to deny Bellingham a clean run through. So Ukraine with it now. Going backwards, it's Karayev. Zvatok now with it. England with a high press. They've had enough, they want the goal. A fairly early one against Italy with Declan Rice turning home in the 13th minute. Kane got a penalty converted in the 44th after a handball against the Napoli captain Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Big moment for Matteo Retegui, naturalised Argentinian turned Italian. We've seen those before. Mauro Camoranesi, one of them. One is the Oriundi, the South Americans who decide to take up international football with the Azzurri. And Ukraine trying to play their way out of trouble. Saka gets his body in the way, wins possession for England, who now have a free kick. They all come forward. This is about 40 yards out from goal. It's the far right side. This could be Madison territory here. Should come in. Jordan Henderson instead that goes over. So Maguire, Stones, they've come forward now. Going to meet this ball high. But there's a couple of big Ukrainian defenders back there with Matviyenko and Zvatov and Nikolenko. The ball chipped in. Good area, dangerous area. Stones got a foot to it. It's high and there to be won. It comes back in again with interest, and Ukraine will eventually get going on the counter, and it crosses Kyle Walker to deny the run of Ruslan Malinovsky. Just took the ball away from him at the critical moment on the halfway line. Goes back to Pickford. Jordan Pickford, 29 years old now, with Everton. Good run forward. Chilwell, lovely delivery. Went past Kane though, and Saka can't keep it in. That'll be a goal kick. Really good work in transition from both sides, but this time it's England coming forward, and a well-weighted ball from Chilwell. That was gorgeous, that delivery, and to the head of Kane, but just about half a metre in front of the England captain. What a duel this is turning out to be between the experience of Harry Kane in his 82nd game now, up against the debutant Zvatok. Ukraine with a little bit of possession. Stepanenko comes to meet the ball. To Zinchenko now, and down the left they come. It's blocked off wonderfully by Walker. Henderson and Bellingham over on the right side. They go all the way back to Stones and across now to Madison, who's met the ball centrally. Ukraine set up a three-pronged wall though. England in the attacking half, but just barely. Now from Maguire. Questions raised over Maguire's marking for the Italian goal. He ran out to defend and left some space in and behind, and Italy exploited that. There's play gone down here, Bellingham. But referee waves play on. Ukraine can counter through the pace of Mudryk, and it's a good ball. It's spinning away towards the touchline. That will roll over. Mudryk was able to keep it in. Kyle Walker was there to eat up the ball anyway. England looking for set pieces in high up dangerous areas. the three lines of the ball. Traditional white strip, and got the dark collars, the dark shorts with the white socks. Take your pick on what colour of boots each one of them have. Maguire with the orange ones today. Bellingham coming deep. Chilwell. Good triangular passing here. Very European style of football here for England. They've grown in their strategy over the past couple of decades. Now it's back in. Kane back to goal. He's bullied out of it by Zvatok, and Ukraine can get going again. Good footwork by Malinovsky to really step over a couple of challenges to keep possession. He's calmed things down, and now it's Zinchenko. So Mikolenko getting in there, Stepanenko. Still with it, England. A high press. Might win it back here. Ukraine with it. It's now spun out on the left side. It's Mikolenko, the left back. He likes to get as high as possible. So far, so good for Ukraine. Opening quarter of an hour. It's England 0, Ukraine 0. Zvatok. Lovely curling delivery. Is there an offside? The flag stays down. It's play on for now. It's Malinovsky. And he's put that ball to the left of the goal. Eventually the flag comes. There's a moment in time where it stood still. England back 4. They've done a superb job to hold their line, playing the offside trap, and Malinovsky strolled towards goal. Yarmolenko. Good support, and goal wouldn't have counted either way. Now Saka. Right side for England. Gets that ball in. Walker and Henderson now. That'll sit for Chilwell. First time back in. Second bite at the cherry. Madison couldn't get there. After number 6, Stepanenko. Cover defence. Chilwell with a throw. Very high up. Go over into the 16th minute now. The referee just needs a moment. Has to have a word with Karavayev. Seems to be clutching in his groin area. Nothing's wrong there. Recent Ukrainian results. 0-0 draw with Scotland in the Nations League, Group B, League B I should say. 0-0 draw last September. They did win 5-0 against Armenia the game before that with Timshuk and Turkov, with Ignatenko, with a double from Dovbyk. He's on the bench today. He indeed has their last ever international goal. Chipped into the back post. Oh, it's been spilled there, and now there's been a clash between two players. It's James Maddison. In all fairness, should be allowed to go for that ball. Ukrainian goalkeeper holding his face up. Was there some contact up high? Couldn't take the ball. Nice whip in there on the delivery from Saka. And Trubin just couldn't hold on to it. He let it bounce through. Came Maddison and bulldozed the Ukrainian keeper. Trubin, just 21 years old, another Shakhtar player out there. Got 4 in the starting lineup. Mudryk was playing his football there before his move to Chelsea in January. They do have a capable backup, Andre Lunin, Real Madrid number 2. Thumbs up from the medical staff though. They've got an ice pack on the head of Trubin at this point. For his 4th cap for his country. They want to get up and try and get this job done. It only takes 1 or 2 decent results to get some continuity at this level, and Ukraine might feel, since there was a winner between England and Italy, that they might have half a chance of getting out of this group. They can get a couple of decent away results like they did last time. Running through the starting 11s once again as the medical staff are treating Trubin. He's in goal. Not with the Anton Zvatok. Tatev and Mikolenko the back four. Stepanenko, Sulikov and Zinchenko in the middle. Mudryk, Yaremchuk and Malinovsky. Two really exciting wingers there in Malinovsky and Mudryk. Ukraine in spot a bottle as the play restarts. It's been good high press from England. Henderson. Rice. Back to halfway. Yarmolenko and Malinovsky, the first line of defence. So England try their luck out to the right side. Now back to the left with Maguire, Chilwell. A patient build-up. Declan Rice. The West Ham midfielder goes back to Maguire again. Rice getting his third goal at international level against Italy. See what James Maddison can conjure up today. He's in for just his second England game. Saka, right side, draws in 2 or 3. His pass back to Bellingham was intercepted, and now it's can't keep holding it. And Chilwell. Lovely switch of play from the Chelsea left back. Finds Saka's chest. He'll feed that on. Can that be kept in? Might have taken a touch off a Ukrainian defender. It might be an England corner here. Jordan Henderson ran forward. Another midfielder for England with 3 goals. He's played about 30 more than Declan Rice though. So Ukraine have to defend this corner. Right side of the pitch. It'll be Chilwell to deliver. And the left foot. Raises the arm, floats it in. Dangerous area, but it's headed away. Picked up again by Henderson. Back in again by Chilwell. Kane will get there first. It was on target, not enough behind that. No power, and Trubin gleefully sees it into his awaiting arms. Half chance there for England, who haven't really been able to come up with much so far. Just really the 1 goal attempt from Ukraine. That shot was blocked. England with all the ball possession. You can see these stats in the flash grab. Lovely ball as Ukraine try and get themselves out of their own half, but it's picked off again. England come forward. They have another set piece here. It's Vatok, who's been heavily targeted here today. Might have to go into the book. Crossing his defence comes the captain Zinchenko. The Arsenal midfielder doing his best to make sure the referee doesn't go to the pocket. In the end, it's Buchanan's paint there from the referee. There's some contact with the underside of Zvatok's boot on Jude Bellingham. It's about 25 to 30 yards out from goal, just to the left of the left post. Maddison will be one option here, Chilwell with the other. So technically 1 goal attempt apiece. Not much happening in the way of XG. 0.06 against 0.08. Maddison trying to catch Ukraine off guard. With Chilwell to deliver though. Pulls it in again. Headed away again. Maguire. That pass back is into no man's land. It'll be picked up quite easily. Ukraine can swivel and turn. Good work by Sudakov. Unfazed by the billions of pounds worth of midfielders and strikers in front of it. And it'll find its way back to Zvatok, and Ukraine just want to enjoy a spell here. England having none of it. Ukraine buying their time. Now the pass is released for Malinovsky. Fires one in, it hit Mudryk on the way through, luckily for England. And now it's the 3 lines that can get through towards halfway. Saka. They ran into real trouble there. Mikolenko back inside for Zinchenko. That might be an England throw though. And it's, the linesman says, didn't go out. Zinchenko allowed to manoeuvre forward very slowly. Former Man City man in his first year with Arsenal, and he might win another Premier League title. pressure being soaked up here by England. They've won it back. Kyle Walker. Now it's Henderson. Doesn't launch long. He shifts it over towards Maguire. 23rd minute of play. Still 0-0 at Wembley. Cagey affair so far. So far, England targeting Zvatov, the debutant. Harry Kane has been the aerial target, as you would expect. Saka and Maddison need to get more involved, though. Wider areas. So far, it's been Chilwell. Walker barely coming forward, and that's why he's still yet to get a goal for his country. Just one of two outfield players, along with Maddison, who would never have scored. In Ukraine, it's Mudryk, Sudakov and Zvatov. However, technically, Sudakov and Zvatov scoring in the friendly over Brentford, but you can hardly call that an international. The Brentford second 11. To win number 11. That adds to what they're building on. They drew with Ireland in the Nations League. With a Dobbik goal, and it was a 1-1 draw. They lost to Scotland 3-0. As I said, they thrashed Armenia 5-0 though. That was their last international game where they scored goals. Then they drew with Scotland 0-0. Now England on the attack again. Big chance. Harry Kane flapped at it and missed, and then it was turned back in by Bellingham. Hits a couple of players, ricochets away. Cleared by Ukraine, picked up by Henderson. The blue and yellow surviving the scare as the raid came through on goal, and Harry Kane just swung his left boot out, trying to extend his lead over Wayne Rooney. Out to the right side for England, swept over. Walker, now Saka. There's a lot of work to do though to get around Mykolenko. Ukraine players want a free kick. The linesman's flag is up. I'm not sure what it's for here. It might be for, looks as though it was a revenge tackle on Saka. Vitaly Mykolenko plays his football with Everton. For those of you who follow the Premier League, England have a free kick right side of the pitch, about 2 paces in from the right touchline. It's about 6 yards back from the byline. So more or less you could call this a corner kick remixed. Over there is Maddison. There's the number 11, the Leicester City player. 9 goals in the Premier League this season. Really good delivery, but picked off at the near post. Go back to halfway where Walker's waiting. He's back there with Chilwell. Stones and Maguire still in advanced positions. Jude Bellingham, Borussia Dortmund midfielder, still a teenager. Plays beyond his years. Good swivel turn by Maddison. 3rd time. Trying to make some space for Maguire. Feeds it to Bellingham again. Responsibility to wear the number 10 for England, and now it's a long curling ball out to the right side, and Saka will come to meet around the byline area, swings it back in. Now a central ball. Ukraine again are able to deal with the layers of attacks from England. Really are laying siege, just cannot get the ball towards goal, apart from one aerial attack. It came towards Kane, it sliced off his foot. He did have a header at goal previous to that, a couple of minutes prior. Now the expected goals going up from 0.06 for England to 0.2, nearly quadrupling in the space of a few minutes. Declan Rice all the way to Pickford, so barely anything to do. Trubin has been in the wars. He's had the medical team out there to help him with a collision with James Maddison. Kyle Walker receives a long ball that was swept over once again. Now he'll swing it over to the left side. Chilwell. Good vision. He saw that Malinowski was coming. He played it to Maddison. They all exchange positions. Game of musical chairs down the left side. Eventually they give up on that, and Maguire to Stones again. Yarmolenko with Mudryk, the first line of defence. Long ball ensues. Mikolenko fends off Saka. Good chip ball to Mudryk. Tries to get out of trouble with a party trick. Still hot on the heels of Kyle Walker. And then coming forward. On the outside of the boot this time towards James Maddison. Was the most advanced player for England in that passage of play. It's gone out and it will be an England throw. Right side of the pitch, about 10 paces into the attacking half. With nearly half an hour gone here, it is England 0, Ukraine 0. If this result stands, and then we'll temporarily go up to outright first position. They came in with 3 points along with North Macedonia, who got the win over Malta. Malta, no such thing as can't be termed easy beats, you would think. The 2-1 loss to North Macedonia, who actually knocked Italy out of the World Cup calculations. One more win, one shot, one goal. Defended well enough and scored in stoppages to sink Italy's hopes of getting a fifth World Cup. So an interesting group here. Malta and Italy currently 4th and 5th, playing each other later on. That's in Valletta. Free kick England. Played quickly in. Well, Kane came to meet it. He was all alone and he's put that over the top of goal. I'm not sure whether he was offside. I think the linesman is, though. And I can see what the England defenders were doing. They pushed up and they were offside. They wanted Ukraine backline to be caught off guard as Kane had sprung out in between those England offside players. He's come towards Trubin on the bounce, unable to keep that low enough to hit the back of the net. It remains 0-0. Ukraine with the majority of possession. Spectators will want to see more, especially in the second half, but I guess it's the result that counts, as it did against Italy. It wasn't about pretty football. It was a scrappy goal for England, and then a quite fortuitous penalty got them over the line in the end. And it must be said, Jack Grealish missed a glorious opportunity to make it 3-0. Italy responding quite well, and you would expect that. The European champion have the grit and determination to go out there and make a fist of it in the second half. It was an awful first half from the Azzurri, though. Not much better here from England in terms of trying to find a passage through. They're out of ideas. Need more creativity, more intuition, especially in the middle of the park. They've tried the right and left so many times now, and Ukraine have their measure. Zvatov looking comfortable in his first ever match for Ukraine. And you know that they've got real quality up forward, the likes of Mudryk and Yarmolenko. Some of you will remember him from Benfica and also Ghent. Currently playing with Club Brugge, was a victim of that annihilation Benfica inflicted on them in the second round of the Champions League. 5-1 win for Benfica in that one, in the second leg. Malinowski has what it takes as well. We've seen that time and time again in Serie A. And forward comes Mudryk now. A burst of pace. He's into the box. He cuts it back. Awaiting was Malinowski. Yarmolenko. He didn't get forward, but in the end it would have been ruled out. The linesman's flag was up. Wasn't the lead-up play Yarmolenko coming back from an offside position to feed the ball to Mudryk, and really good vision by the Chelsea winger to look back inside for Malinowski. Yarmolenko had stopped his run altogether after giving the pass off, but yellow shirts came streaming in. And diagonal passing from the short goal kick, short free kick I should say, for offside. Chilwell back to Maguire. He's trying to play himself back into form. Manchester United defender. A few former Leicester defenders out there. Chilwell also one of those. And Harry Kane, a former Leicester man. Maddison, a current Leicester City man. Maguire's only played 11 Premier League games. Ukrainian fans are happy that their team's still in this. Good ball forward towards Saka. Kane awaits, as does Maddison. Chilwell on the edge of the box. Saka goes behind him. Henderson is a 2-on-1 there, a free header for Maddison, but it's gobbled up by Trubin. Maddison shaking his man to get away. Now, I'm not sure if he fouled him. It was Maddison who was up against Karayev. Karayev going to ground quite easily, immediately putting his arm up for a free kick. The omnipresent Malinowski getting back to do some defending. Maddison with a big opportunity there, but it's a foul. Probably didn't need to make contact with Karayev. England's previous 7 matches coming into this one. They've only lost one. After that loss to Italy at the San Siro, they drew with Germany 3-3, beat Iran 6-2. Big wins over Senegal and Wales as well, 3-0 there. So they've got plenty of artillery, just need to take aim. Stones. For now, England playing a 3-man backline. Maguire wide on the left. As Chilwell has pushed forward, almost as if Southgate has converted them to a 3-5-2 just for a little while. Malinowski's had the ball taken off him, and now there's a real step as Maddison comes forward. He's allowed to run about 40 metres before dishing off to Saka. Crowded area now though. Maddison on the in the book. Shot comes to Henderson. The header wide Bellingham. Now it's cleared away. Ukraine out of danger. Yarmolenko won't get there, so Stones and Walker will have their way. Now Declan Rice just shifts it to the right. Now to Saka again. England want to come forward. 10 minutes, a little less to go in the first half. Should be about 2 or 3 minutes for stoppages, you would think, the amount of injuries we had already. Now again, a long ball out towards Saka. He's allowed to bring it forward. Mudryk comes over towards him. Good ball in again, and the goal comes. It's Harry Kane. Who else would it be? The England captain gets England into the lead. And so often they get a first half goal against Ukraine. That's now a minimum of 5 games in their past 9 head-to-heads that they've got a goal in the opening half. And it was finished off with a wonderful cross in. Harry Kane, a left-footed finish. In the replay, it looks as though the ball from Kane found Saka, and he timed his run. He's got in and behind Alexander Karayev just to caress that ball in past Trubin. Whipped in by Saka, finished off by Kane. Goal number 55. Skimmed the head of Matviyenko. Karayev, he stuck his boot out, couldn't get there. The physicality of Harry Kane, an improbable goal, turns into a valuable goal, and it is England 1, Ukraine 0. And they probed, they come down that right side so often. After trying through Chilwell, eventually the ball whipped in by Saka pays dividends. So a couple of goals in a couple of matches for Harry Kane. They're most likely to get one, you would think, and it's technically Harry Kane with 4 goals in his last 4 matches now. He scored against Senegal, scored against France, scored against Italy, and now gets 4 in 4 games against Ukraine. Back underway into the 40th minute. Madison, good footwork to get away from Stepanenko. That ball forward. Mikolenko comes across, and we'll see it over the touchline. Took her away from Saka. A good pivotal moment. Saved Ukraine's bacon there. Right side, the throw comes all the way back now for Stone. Stones goes direct to Saka again, and this time Kane finds himself out on the right side. Wants to deliver, but can't. So back and behind to Henderson. Saka might find half a yard, and what a finish that is. A super goal from Bukayo Saka fires England to a 2-0 lead. A left-footed thunderbolt finds the top corner, rattles the goal. Breathtaking football by the Three Lions. 2 goals in 3 minutes. First it was Saka to Kane, and this was all Saka's own doing. Had to shake off one defender. He found half a yard, and that is a clinical, finessed finish. Hits the side netting on the inside of the goal. That is goal number 8 at international level for Bukayo Saka. 26th appearance. Scored 3 goals at the World Cup, and now has one in this European qualification series. Lights up Wembley on a old grey Sunday evening. Beautifully struck. Almost you could class that as perfection from Bukayo Saka. Just like that, the home side have a 2-0 lead. Carefully trying to make their way forward from the kickoff now. They've given it away though, and now it's Kane again into the box. He fires one in, and this time he gets stuck between the legs of Anatoly Trubin. He got down low in time. The passing, high press blocked off. Bellingham fed it to his captain. He's looking for goal number 56. And a game that was putting some to sleep, you could say, has taken a big turn. Zinchenko, how can Ukraine respond here? They can't leak any more goals before the break. Finds Stepanenko there. Sudakov's been quiet this game, and it's been one of those games where Ukraine have had to defend for long periods, just to try and keep the ball away from England for a couple of minutes at a time. Now Mudryk, with the scoreline at 0-0, is in for a shot at goal. He decided to cut it back. Since then we've had Kane, does what Kane does so often. Now Mudryk might go a goal from distance on the right boots from directly in front, but about 35 to 40 yards. It was always going to be a Hail Mary. put that about 6 yards to the left of goal. The Ukrainians here, though, in the crowd continue to have some hope. The game is far from over. We've already seen today what Kazakhstan was able to do at home against Denmark. Both teams with immense levels of talent. Mudryk, Malinovsky, Yarmolenko. Also have the likes of Dobuk on the bench. Now it's Saka once again. Little ball. It's cut back by Henderson and put out from England throw. That side of the pitch. It's the pressure cooker here. Taras Stepanenko with the good defensive work. England want the third goal. And I think if they could get one, they could bring in a couple of their bench players. Ivan Toney perhaps might be able to make his debut. Brentford striker currently with 17 goals, 16 of those in the Premier League this season. Now it's Stones. Back for Maguire. Forward comes Yarmolenko, and they try the high press now with a 4-on-3, but it goes back to Pickford. You'll see that ball out at the halfway mark. Ukraine throw. Put in by Vitaly Nikolenko. The Evertonian looking for an option. Can't find one. He's held up here. Good work by England. Set up now, and again it's a Ukraine throw, but about 15 meters behind where they initially were. England not letting up. Zinchenko, calmly done. This is good work from Stepanenko now, and Sudakov. Malinovsky. Just think he just needs about half a meter to unleash on the left boot. Those low daisy cutters. Sudakov, forward from Mudryk. Trying to lure in a couple of would-be England defenders, and feeds it towards Yarmolenko, who loses it instantly. And Jude Bellingham trying to think his way out, but it's cut off at the source. 3 minutes of stoppages into the first 20 seconds of those. England leads 2-0 at Wembley. Chilwell, England in their own half. Chilwell gets away from Malinovsky. Almost got the return pass. Goes back to Trubin. I'm not sure whether it was a question of Ukraine being disorganized at the back. It was simply Harry Kane being his world-class self, and then an absolute missile sent in by Bukayo Saka, almost effortless off the boot. Such an intelligent player. Shoot one tackle, body to body. Go with the left boot. Now Mudryk. Step over. He's been taken down by Kane. Stunning work by the England captain. And then there's a takedown and some retribution as Jude Bellingham. He's hacked to the floor. It was Stepanenko with a challenge. The Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder, 33 years old now, 13 years in Donetsk. He's never had another club. 74th game for his country. Scored 4 goals, and now they're in desperate need of at least 2 goals, Ukraine, to take something from this game. England looking for a perfect start to their quest to make the 4th consecutive Euro tournament. Declan Rice had a quiet first half. He was one of the standouts for England against Italy. Into the 3rd minute we go, stoppages. Remembering it's a minimum of 3 minutes. And now Rice on the ball. He's given that away though. Searching pass, didn't find Saka. And Now Ukraine. They kick that out of bounds. Did that come off an England player? Maybe Kyle Walker will have the throw. England happy just to get this ball in and wait for the referee to blow the whistle. Woodward got possession. Now it's Kane down the right side. It goes. Taken away from him by Mikolenko, but that is the halftime whistle here. It's the Dutch referee that brings it to an end. And a good opening 36 minutes for Ukraine until Harry Kane struck from a Saka cross at the back post on the left boot to put that past Trubin for his 55th goal in an England shirt in his 82nd game. So the Tottenham superstar then provided a pass forward. Eventually Saka got on the end of it, and 3 minutes after Kane's goal, Bukayo Saka with, well, just has to be described as something grandiose, something sensational. Whipped in on the boot, and it remains 2-0 at the break at Wembley. We'll bring you the second half shortly here on Flash Score.
Oogie Bungles. Right, we're back, and Ukraine are playing England like we know they are, because we've seen the first half. I will be back as soon as the second half starts. So for now, I'm back as soon as the second half starts. Very well done too. There you go. I know. If you are watching this stream with me today, there. I don't know. Right. As we know that England are playing Ukraine today, and it's in the 46th minute, and it's 2-0 to England so far. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I really do know that you're my 13th sub, and then just thanks for subbing. If you're watching, where should I put the timer on my screen? Because if I put it there, where it is now, you can't see the seconds. And plus, we're not in the 40th minute and 7 seconds. There we are, actually, in that many seconds. Any ideas where you think that timer there should go in that side there? Because you can't see because the camera is just like too short. Maybe that. Too small. I was thinking about there for now because we're not on. So far, if you guys are into this stream and you want to watch the England game, it's on Channel 4 and the All4 channel. And all England games so far and will be streamed on the All4 Channel 4 website. Everybody should be very proud they can watch their streams. Yeah, very proud that they can watch it because It means you don't have to be illegally doing it. You don't have to pay. Well, you do if you want a TV license, but you don't have to pay extra. And yeah, here you go. You just don't have to pay per stream. Yeah, which is really good for it now. So you're not paying extra like Viaplay or my about £14 a month for Viaplay. Yeah, and it's not really worth it much. If it was say a pass, you can watch different series or something, different seasons or something. You can have it for that much season, or have it for the Euro qualifiers, or have it for the Euros. Then yeah, fair enough. But there you go. I think some of these games, Welsh games, should be on BBC. It should be. Yeah, they should create a dedicated BBC Sport channel. They should. Yeah, we're coming up to the third and fourth minute of, at the minute, we're on the 50th minute and 14th second in this game. Madison, I can't say much good things about him so far. Only one thing I could say, that I just nearly scored just now. He did. But what I couldn't say that much good things about him is because I thought, from a camera angle's perspective, that he was being cheeky and he kicked him in the face. My view, he kicked him in the nose, but if you zoom in a bit further, then you wouldn't see he did. No, you wouldn't see he did. So, it's not going too bad for Ukraine. Ukraine are getting up to speed now. They are. They're getting faster and faster and faster as they're going along to this half. What I like is that, because what they were doing in that half before is that they were slowing down. They were waiting for an opportunity for them to get. They were waiting for an opportunity for England. And they knew what they were doing. They were waiting for a full-on opportunity they had. To get that ball. Yeah, so you can see me better. You can get better camera angles if I get my camera in the middle. Yeah. I know. I'll try and get it like real Tom's. Yeah. I'll try. Don't know if I can, but it may not turn out to be very good because it's going to affect what's on each screen. But I can add a chat overlay. Yeah, fully. You can see the screen much better. Actually, where's the commentary gone? We can't hear anything.
Also plays for Dnipro 1, just like Alexander Zvatov. He scored against Ireland. He also scored a double against Armenia. So he's got 3 of Ukraine's last 6 goals. Now it's Sudakov. Good pass to find Stepanenko. It'll be settled down. Svatok. Natalie Yulienko. Looks forward. Doesn't want to go vertically. Yes, Yarmolenko comes. And that's the challenge. Gets away off from Malinovsky. And feed that on down the right side. Kalovayev. Again, this is where it usually breaks down for the Ukraine. So they want to continue play. They want to continue quickly. Crowded space now. It's closed down well by England. The chip ball over the top to Mudryk was totally unnecessary against a side that is in hot form. Just failing at the final hurdles of late England. A big international tournament. Gave away here against Italy in the Euro 2020 final.
Yeah, so England, goalie's got the ball, he passed it out nicely. Number 8's got the ball now, and he's taking it back, and they've taken it back to the goalie they have. This is what I mean by the game. These are the 3 ones I can get, so I can get video backgrounds, and if I add one and upload one, it says upgrade now. All of these here on my mouse are my 3 ones. How do I make it bigger? So I forget. Look here, like it's bigger. Oh, like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was much bigger. Yeah. England is so far in this Ukraine. Well, England so far head-to-head to Ukraine have had 1 win and 2 draws. England won 4-0 the last time they played them. They also had 0-0 and 1-1. The lineup for England as it started was like Maddison, Kane, Saka, Bellingham, Rice, Henderson, Chilwell, Maguire, Stones and Walker, and Pickford, which has now come on. I think she's come on, yeah. And then this is the lineup for Ukraine. Can you have mod? Well, I'm not very sure how to add someone as a mod because I'm very new to this platform streaming overall. But I'll research how to do it. Oh, right. It could be working very well. On the YouTube app, in the top right corner, tap search and enter the channel name. Yeah, I worked out how to do it. I'll do it now for you. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It should be alright now. Should go to that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, it should work. Well, we'll see now. We'll try that one. We'll see whatever comes up to be. What comes out to be. No, we didn't comment at the moment because I can't see the comments as I am watching and trying to get it to work. Settings. Then advanced settings. And then advanced filters, and you just go to that. Yeah, it don't work. Go to settings.
Five 0 to Iceland. It's a England 2, Ukraine 0. Banning with the ball over the top. Walker, can he take that in his stride?
Nothing's gonna be alright. Oh, I forgot to do it again. No, I know how to do it.
well, just under 9. About 90 minutes to play.
What time we're in? We're in the 71st minute. We are. There's no new comments on the live stream yet, but we should soon see as it comes along. So far, this game is, well, I couldn't say too much bad things about it. England have the ball at the moment, and they are not far from scoring in the goal. And you know what? They is going at the goal. I feel like it, but I'm supporting Ukraine today. I am hoping that Ukraine can give a low. Whoa! Ukraine are running fast now. They got the ball. Got the ball. I can't. Oh my! England had good defending to save that ball from going over and into to where the Ukraine players are. They were so close at scoring, but they didn't score. They weren't far, but they didn't. Just check my channel on my thing. Look at me now. Well, I never know how I know how. Something place to go. And finally lose control. This stream started an hour ago, and we are how long into the stream? Hour and something into the stream, yeah. So far, who can I say has been the better team so far? Well, England, obviously. They scored 2 goals, yeah, and Saka scored from about 20 metres out, he did. Yes. And if you see it, you hear it, report it straight away. Anything you hear in the stadium, please, anything you hear that bad, abusing to you, abusing to anybody, please report it or text it to the number, or text it out. First, these are some questions I am going to answer, and there will be about a few, a good 100 questions I will be able to answer, and I'll be asking you as well in the chat. So, if you hear or see anything in the chat, if you hear or know any answers, please pop them in the chat, as we are going to come through and we are going to have a look to see what's going on at the moment. Right. First question to answer is, what's my favourite to go on holiday? Do you opinion? Okay, about any answers. I'm not lying most of the answers. We'll give truthful, honest answers then. Where is your favourite place to go on holiday? And I wouldn't say I've been abroad to too many places, but I have been abroad, I would say. So, what's my favourite place where I've been abroad? Right, I would say favourite place to go on holiday. 3, 2, 1. Copenhagen. I would say that place was a really nice place. It was. I know Tivoli Gardens wasn't the place of mine, but there you go. How many countries have I been to? Okay, then I'll tell you every single place I've been to. First one, Barcelona. Barcelona, Mallorca. I can't. Well, I've got an Xbox Series S version of the game, so yeah. I've been to Barcelona, Malaga, Gibraltar, Copenhagen, Oslo, Bruges. What else have I been to? Malaga. England, Wales, France, Mahon, Cartagena, which is Spain. What else? What's the one? What's the other one? Marseille. That's the one. French Marseille. Yeah, that's the one I needed to know. What's my favorite TV show? Simpsons and watching footy. Yeah. Well, I don't think we can play together, can we? Because I don't think we can play together, can we? If you've got an Xbox, no, a PlayStation, an old gen console, and I've got a newer gen console, can we? No, because I couldn't play with my other friends, so sorry for that. I have got a PS4. Yeah, I have got a PS4, but it hasn't got 23 FIFA. I'm not upgrading it because I don't use it. Favorite TV show: Simpsons. Ever met a celebrity? Don't think I have met a celebrity, but I've met Swansea football players. Favorite actor? Simon Cowell. Don't be particular in that. I am just liking Simon Cowell as a judge. Very good he is. Favorite childhood toy? Childhood toy. Flicks. Are you going to upgrade to a PS5 sometime? Favorite childhood toy? I can't actually remember fully when I was really, really young. But I'd probably just say diggers and tractors and transportation vehicles. Cool. How many shoes do I have? 4 pairs. require for a school pair, walking boots. Well, if you count slippers, then 5 slippers. What else? Like 2 night trainers and 1 Skechers for school. Which are my school trainers, yeah. How many kids do you want? 1. What's the last movie I cried to? Didn't cry to a movie. Never cried to a movie. Never ever cried to a movie. Worst movie I've seen. I'm not being honest. I am being honest, actually. Bullet Train. It was terrible. There was action going on, yeah, but the language and the swearing, and I know it's these days, but it just wasn't right, you know. Have I ever shot a gun? Yeah, rifle ranges, yeah, you'd be going to rifle range down like our activity centres, and yeah, you can never go with rifle, can you? Oh yeah, and a Nerf gun, yeah. Do you enjoy roller coasters? Some, not too fast. Which movie did I watch last? Honestly, I can't remember. I think the last one I watched was in the cinema, and it was, what do you call it? Oh, it was a good month ago now when you watched the film. Yeah, it was, what's it called? Man, Phantom Quantumania. That's it. Celebrity Crush. That one. What sports do you like most? Football and Chelsea. So, Liverpool fans, there you go. It don't bother me. Don't bother me. Who you are. Biggest fear, heights. Well, if I'm too high up, I don't like looking down because it's just like, ooh. But I'm fine. Not too bad. Favourite midnight snack? Crisps. Crispies. Yeah. Pet peeve. Cheated on a test. I can't remember if I have. Yeah, you're obviously doing a test, yeah. You obviously like that looking around at other people, aren't you? You obviously like this, aren't you? And there's the computer screen of somebody else's, now between somebody else's. And it may pop into your mind, is what you're saying, is what you're writing correct, isn't it? Because I write it that and you write it out when you see it. But you may, you got to really in-depth think about it then, haven't you? Yeah. Do you enjoy shopping at the mall or online? Online because there's more options. Miss about being younger is, well, I'm still not too young, I'm 15, but what I miss about being younger than I was, singing as well as I was actually, because I can sing, I'm singing good, I'm singing the concerts more, very good, but nothing too bad about it, is there? Idea of a perfect day. Hoping Swansea City and Chelsea win, if they're playing the same day. Coffee or tea, coffee, with a good space, yes. If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? I'm honestly going to go Steven Gerrard. Dinner with anyone dead, who would it be? Oh, the Queen. Yeah, the Queen's, and what's it called? The Queen, yeah, the Queen Freddie Mercury, that's the one. That's the one I'll go for. Biggest subject in school, best subject in school? Maths. Hidden talent, singing. But it's not hidden. But it's like a good talent I have. How long would I last on a desert island? Or that's an island, which is like a desert. 3 years? No, I don't think I'll last too long. Fly or be invisible? Invisible. No, fly. And that's what I want. I got pets already, but when I'm older, 4, 2 cats, 1 dog, and 1 pet fish. Nice. Oceans I've been in? We don't know. Most embarrassing memory from school? Oh, come on, I ought gotta say it. Me. No way am I gonna talk about it. So, one memory was we had to evacuate because there was a fire in one place, yeah, of a swimming pool centre. And we had to leave our stuff there. And I was running as fast as I can. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny, everyone was, mind. But it wasn't funny in the moment, wasn't, but everyone was making it out. It was so funny, yeah. If you had a statue, where would you want it to be? If I had a statue of myself, outside the Chelsea Stadium, looking at it. Really tall now, really, really tall, one last looking into the stadium. Both. Best part about being your age. Doing the GCSEs and knowing exactly what's the maximum effort you can do, what grades I can maximally get. How well am I maximally doing on tests and stuff now? Dream job, sound technician. When do I want to get married? When I'm over 20. Would you rather live in a submarine or an aeroplane? Submarine, because I like coral reefs and fish. I do, quite a lot. I do. Would you rather live in a submarine or plane? Submarine. What's the best thing about where you live? Where I live now? Oh, the best things about where I live now is that it's got loads of shops around the area. It's local to loads of different places, and this is my tourist talk, right? So we're going to start a tourist talk. So I live in the area of Wales, and it's got lots of shops around it. It's got a playing field. It's got a vet. It's got a doctor surgery, and it's got 3 schools. It's got 2 comps, 1 Welsh one and 1 English one. Well, mixed Welsh and English one, and then 1 primary, and then 1 school, and then 4 schools, and then another school then for special needs children. Well, for children that find stuff more difficult than normal students find stuff. After this stream, I'm going to be heading off as quick as possible because I want to get as much of my homework done in much time before 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll try to straighten up his camera. Yeah, so it's in the 90th minute, and how much extra time have we got? We're going to English somewhere first, yeah. 3 added minutes, and it's 15, and it's 20 seconds into the 3 added minutes. So far, it's been a really, really, really good game. And I'm not just saying that. It has been very good. Yeah. Been brilliant, it has. Oh, right, I like my overlay and stuff, don't I? Everything's flipping over, yeah. Stay on my screen and share it to that one. You know, I go back to that one. Yeah. I got a PS4. This is correct. I have got homework to do. I've got English and maths to do, so I will be heading off as soon. I'll be heading off a minute after the game is over. No PS4 because I haven't got a PS4 because I used to have a PS4, but what happened is it was so bad quality. It was so bad, I thought, no point me keeping it if it's... I told myself, there's no point me keeping something which is not going to be worth it, is it? Yep, and the game is now over. And we stand up, all England fans, and cheer because you won. Yeah, you did win. Well done, England. I know I was supporting Ukraine, but there you go. Thanks for watching the stream with me today, choosing music. It used to be that many, but daily CFC it is now. Thanks for watching, and if you want to know, Harry Kane scored in the 37th minute, Saka scored in the 40th, and there was one assist by Saka in the 37th minute, and Henderson scored in the 40th minute. No, we didn't score, it was an assist by Henderson in the 40th minute, I mean. It was very close. Conor Gallagher drive the middle, but left it off to Jack Grealish. He forced the keeper to save it. He did, and now it's full time, and it's 6:57, and Ukraine won 2-0. No, England won 2-0 to Ukraine, all over, and a very comfortable win. So now England get 6 points to put themselves top of the table. At least I think it is. Yeah, with a good 6 points. With 2 wins, and Wales put themselves second, with Turkey winning their game against Armenia, which was 2-1. And they're playing again. And they're playing again Tuesday, 7:45 at the same time Wales are playing. So, thanks for joining. And we're going to sign off. And goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.